Hey everyone, welcome back to SwitchTop. I'm super excited about today's video because we're talking about my favorite type of games. Cozy games. These are the perfect games for when you want to relax, unwind, and just have a good time without any stress. So grab your favorite drink, get comfy, and let's count down the top 30 cozy games on Nintendo Switch. Lunar Remastered Collection brings back classic RPG magic with two amazing adventures about friendship and heroism. You play as Alex, a young man who dreams of becoming a hero like his idol Dyne. The story follows your journey to save the world, alongside friends who each have their own reasons for joining you. The turn-based combat is simple to understand. You select attacks, magic, or items for each character during battles. What makes this special is the voice acting and animated cutscenes that bring every emotional moment to life. You'll explore towns, talk to people, buy better gear, and level up your party. The Remastered Collection includes both games with improved graphics and faster loading times. It's like playing through an interactive anime where your choices matter and friendships grow stronger through adventure.
Dodge this!
Potion Permit puts you in the shoes of a chemist who moves to a small island town to help sick people with your healing potions. The townspeople don't trust outsiders at first, but you'll slowly win them over by treating their illnesses and helping with daily problems. You gather ingredients by exploring different areas, chopping wood, mining rocks, and catching bugs. The potion making system is like a fun puzzle game where you combine ingredients in your cauldron using simple controls. Each person in town has their own personality and story, and you can build friendships by talking to them and giving gifts. You also get a cute dog companion who helps you find hidden items. The pixel art style is colorful and charming, making every location feel warm and inviting. It's the perfect game for anyone who loves helping others and building a cozy community. Tinykin is an adorable adventure where you play as Milo, a tiny explorer who crash lands on Earth only to find it abandoned except for insects who now run everything. The mystery is simple but engaging. Where did all the humans go? You solve this by exploring a house that feels massive from your tiny perspective. The main gameplay involves commanding hundreds of cute Tinykin creatures who each have special abilities. Pink ones can carry objects, blue ones conduct electricity, green ones break through barriers, and more. You'll solve puzzles by directing these little helpers to work together, like building bridges or powering up old machines. The game has no combat or time pressure. It's all about exploration and creative problem solving. The hand-drawn art style makes every room feel like a beautiful diorama, and the soundtrack is super relaxing. It's perfect for players who love puzzle games without stress. Rune Factory 5 mixes farming simulation with fantasy RPG elements in the most cozy way possible. You play as a person with amnesia who joins a peacekeeping organization in the town of Rigbarth. Your job is to help townspeople while uncovering the mystery of your past and stopping monsters from causing trouble. The farming system lets you grow crops, raise animals, and craft items to sell or use. But unlike pure farming games, you can also explore dungeons with magic and weapons to fight monsters. Though the combat is simple and not scary, you can tame wild monsters to help on your farm or fight alongside you. The romance system lets you date and marry any of the 12 bachelor or bachelorette options regardless of your character's gender. The 3D graphics are colorful and anime styled, making everything look friendly and inviting. It's like living in a fantasy world where everyone is nice and adventure is always optional.
Go. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Date. Everything is exactly what it sounds like. a dating simulator where you can literally date any object you want. The story is wonderfully weird as you play someone who has the magical ability to see the personalities of inanimate objects. Your vacuum cleaner might be shy, your toaster could be flirty, and your houseplant might have deep thoughts about life. Each object has its own personality, backstory, and dating storyline with multiple choices that affect your relationship. The humor is silly and wholesome, never mean-spirited or inappropriate. You'll go on dates to different locations, give gifts, and learn about each object's hopes and dreams. The art style is bright and cartoonish, making even the strangest concepts feel cute and fun. There are dozens of objects to romance with branching storylines and multiple endings. It's the perfect game for anyone who loves weird humor, creative storytelling, and wants something completely different from typical dating games.
Through development, a variety in not only the voices of our artists, writers, and cast, but also a wide range of playstyles and possibilities. Fresh and interesting player choices that lead to original, thoughtful, and one-of-a-kind stories. Sure, with this ridiculous
Harvest Moon. One World brings back the classic farming formula with a global twist. You travel between different regions, each with unique crops and climates. You start as a farmer in a world where most vegetables have disappeared, and it's your job to bring them back by finding special seeds and learning how to grow them. The farming mechanics are familiar. Plant seeds, water crops, harvest them when ready, and take care of animals like cows and chickens. What's new is the exploration system where you can travel between areas like tropical beaches, snowy mountains, and desert regions. Each area has different people to meet, crops to discover, and animals to befriend. You can also get married and start a family with several different characters. The graphics are bright and colorful with a cute art style that makes everything look friendly. While it's not the most complex farming game, it's perfect for beginners or anyone who wants a relaxing experience without complicated systems. Spiritfarer is a beautiful game about caring for spirits as you ferry them to the afterlife on your magical boat. You play as Stella, who takes over the job of helping souls find peace before they move on to whatever comes next. The story deals with death and letting go, but in a gentle, comforting way that feels more like a warm hug than something sad. Your boat becomes a floating home where you build rooms, grow gardens, and cook meals for your spirit passengers. Each spirit has their own personality and backstory that unfolds through conversations and activities. You'll explore islands to gather resources, play mini-games like weaving and smithing, and complete requests for your passengers. The hand-drawn animation is absolutely gorgeous, looking like a playable animated movie. The music is peaceful and emotional, perfectly matching each moment. While the themes are deep, the gameplay is relaxing and never stressful. It's a game that will make you think about life while giving you the most cozy gaming experience possible. My time at Sandrock puts you in charge of rebuilding a workshop in a desert town that desperately needs your help. You play as a builder who moves to Sandrock to take over an abandoned workshop and help the community with various construction projects. The story involves uncovering mysteries about the town's past while building relationships with quirky residents. The crafting system is the heart of the game. You'll gather materials, use different machines to process them, and create everything from simple tools to complex machinery. You can explore the desert to find rare materials, but you'll also need to manage your time between work, socializing, and taking care of yourself. The relationship system lets you become friends with townspeople and even find romance. Combat exists, but it's optional and simple. You can focus entirely on building and socializing if you prefer. The 3D graphics are colorful and detailed, bringing the desert town to life. It's perfect for players who love crafting games and want to feel like an important part of a community. Captain Toad. Treasure Tracker is a delightful puzzle game starring the adorable mushroom character from the Mario series. You control Captain Toad and Toadette as they search for treasure across beautiful diorama-like levels. The story is simple. Toadette gets kidnapped by a giant bird, and Captain Toad must collect power stars to rescue her. Then the roles reverse for the second half. The twist is that Toad can't jump, so every level is a puzzle about finding the right path to reach the goal. You'll rotate the camera around cube-shaped levels, looking for hidden passages and secret coins. The controls are simple. Just move around, grab items, and throw turnips at enemies. Some levels use the Switch's unique features like touch controls or motion controls in creative ways. The graphics are bright and colorful with incredible attention to detail in every miniature world. Each level feels like exploring a tiny toy box filled with secrets. It's perfect for all ages and anyone who loves clever puzzles without time pressure or difficult challenges. Calico is pure wholesome magic where you run a cat cafe in a magical town filled with adorable creatures. You play as a young person who inherits their aunt's cat cafe and must bring it back to life by attracting customers and caring for animals. The story is simple and sweet. There's no conflict or drama, just the joy of building a cozy space where people and animals can be happy together. You can adopt cats, dogs, and even magical creatures like tiny dragons and unicorns. The animals can be petted, fed, and dressed up in cute outfits. You'll decorate your cafe with furniture and items, serve customers magical treats, and explore the surrounding town to find new animals and friends. The customization options are incredible. You can change your character's appearance, choose from hundreds of outfits, and decorate everything exactly how you want. The art style is soft and pastel colored, making everything look like a fairy tale. There are no fail states, time limits, or stressful mechanics. It's purely about creating a space that makes you smile. It's the ultimate cozy game for anyone who loves animals, cute aesthetics, and pure relaxation. Loddlenaut is the most relaxing underwater cleaning game you'll ever play. You're an interstellar janitor sent to clean up a polluted ocean planet, but instead of being depressing, it's incredibly peaceful and rewarding. Your job is to remove trash and grime from beautiful underwater areas while caring for adorable alien sea creatures called Loddles. These cute blob-like animals will follow you around, and you can feed them, play with them, and watch them grow and change based on what they eat. The cleaning mechanics are super satisfying. You use different tools to scrub away pollution and restore coral reefs to their natural beauty. There's no time pressure or fail states, just the zen-like experience of making dirty areas clean and beautiful again. The underwater environments are gorgeous with soft lighting and calming colors. Each area you clean becomes a thriving ecosystem full of happy Loddles swimming around. It's like underwater gardening combined with pet care, creating the perfect meditative gaming experience that makes you feel good about helping the environment. Story of Seasons, Friends of Mineral Town is a remake of the beloved classic farming game that started many people's love for the genre. You inherit a rundown farm in the charming village of Mineral Town and work to restore it while building relationships with the friendly townspeople. The farming mechanics are straightforward but deep. Plant crops, water them daily, harvest when ready, and use the money to expand your farm with new animals and buildings. Beyond farming, you can explore the mine to find valuable gems and materials, go fishing in different seasons, and participate in town festivals throughout the year. The relationship system lets you build friendships with everyone in town, and you can even get married and start a family. Each villager has their own personality and story that unfolds as you get to know them better. The updated graphics maintain the original's charm while making everything look bright and welcoming. Time moves at a relaxed pace, and you can play however you want. Focus on farming, relationships, or just enjoying the peaceful daily routine of small town life. Coffee Talk puts you behind the counter of a late-night coffee shop in an alternate Seattle where fantasy creatures live alongside humans. You play as a barista who serves drinks and listens to customers share their stories, problems, and dreams. The story unfolds through conversations with regular customers like elves, werewolves, and vampires who are all dealing with very human problems like work stress, relationships, and finding their place in the world. The drink-making gameplay is simple but engaging. Customers will describe what they want, and you mix different ingredients to create the perfect beverage. Getting orders right can influence the story and help customers with their problems. There's no time pressure or failure. Even wrong orders lead to interesting conversations. The pixel art style creates a cozy coffee shop atmosphere with warm lighting and detailed character animations. The lo-fi soundtrack perfectly matches the late-night vibe, making you feel like you're actually running a peaceful refuge where people come to relax and connect. It's storytelling at its most intimate and comforting. Cato is a delightfully weird puzzle game where you play as a magical cat with the power to multiply yourself and manipulate butter. The story follows Cato as they explore mysterious levels, trying to collect ancient artifacts while avoiding various obstacles and enemies. What makes this special is the butter mechanic. You can create slippery butter trails that let you slide around levels in creative ways, and you can clone yourself to solve multi-part puzzles. Each level is like a brain teaser where you need to figure out how to use your powers to reach the goal. The puzzles start simple, but get more complex as you learn new abilities and encounter different challenges. The art style is colorful and cartoonish, with smooth animations that make every butter slide feel satisfying. Despite being a puzzle game, there's something incredibly relaxing about sliding around as a cute cat and experimenting with different solutions. The soundtrack is upbeat and playful, matching the game's silly sense of humor. It's the perfect game for when you want to engage your brain without any stress or pressure. Untitled Goose game lets you play as a mischievous goose terrorizing a peaceful English village, and somehow it's one of the most charming games ever made. You waddle around different areas like a garden, shop, and pub, completing a to-do list of pranks and tasks that cause harmless chaos for the villagers. The gameplay is about stealth and timing. You'll steal items, honk to distract people, and find creative ways to complete your objectives. Each area has its own list of things to do, from stealing a gardener's hat to trapping a shopkeeper in a garage. The villagers react realistically to your goose antics, trying to chase you away or reclaim their stolen items. There's no combat or failure states, just pure silly fun as you figure out how to be the perfect pest. The minimalist art style and classical music soundtrack create a whimsical atmosphere that makes every prank feel delightful rather than mean-spirited. The game celebrates the joy of being playfully naughty while never actually hurting anyone. It's impossible to play without smiling at the absurd situations you create. Animal Crossing. New Horizons gives you your own deserted island to transform into a personal paradise at whatever pace feels right. You start with just a tent and basic tools, but over time, you'll build a house, attract villager neighbors, and customize every aspect of your island. The real-time clock means your island changes with actual time. Flowers bloom, seasons change, and special events happen on real calendar dates. Daily activities include fishing, catching bugs, shaking trees for fruit, and finding fossils to donate to your museum. The crafting system lets you create furniture and tools using materials you gather around the island. Villagers move in and out over time, each with unique personalities that make them feel like real neighbors. The terraforming feature lets you reshape your island completely, create rivers, cliffs, and paths exactly how you want them. Visiting friends' islands online adds a social element that's always positive and encouraging. The graphics are colorful and detailed, making every corner of your island beautiful. It's the ultimate digital comfort food that provides endless customization and peaceful daily routines. short hike is exactly what it sounds like. A brief but perfect hiking experience in a beautiful mountain park. You play as a bird named Claire who needs to reach the mountain peak to get cell phone reception for an important call. The story is simple but touching, dealing with anxiety and the healing power of nature. The gameplay is pure exploration. You can fly short distances, climb surfaces, and talk to other hikers you meet along the various trails. You'll collect golden feathers that increase your stamina, letting you fly further and reach new areas. Along the way, you can help other hikers with small favors, play stickball, go fishing, or just enjoy the scenery. The pixel art style creates gorgeous mountain vistas with realistic lighting that changes as you climb higher. What makes this special is how it captures the real feeling of hiking, the peaceful rhythm of walking, the satisfaction of reaching viewpoints, and the way nature helps clear your mind. Despite being short, it's incredibly memorable and replayable. The soundtrack perfectly complements the outdoor atmosphere with gentle, naturalistic music that makes you want to go on a real hike. Stardew Valley is the farming game that made millions of people fall in love with the genre. You inherit your grandfather's old farm in Pelican Town and leave behind your corporate job to start a new life in the countryside. The farming mechanics are incredibly satisfying. Plant crops, tend animals, and process goods to sell while slowly expanding and beautifying your property. But farming is just one part of the experience. You can explore dangerous mines to find resources and gems, build relationships with the townspeople, and even get married and start a family. Each villager has a deep backstory and personality that unfolds through hard events as your friendship grows. The game has tons of activities like fishing, cooking, crafting, and seasonal festivals that bring the community together. Combat in the mines is simple but engaging, and you can ignore it entirely if you prefer peaceful farming. The pixel art style is gorgeous with incredible attention to detail in every building, crop, and character animation. Multiple years of content means you can play for hundreds of hours while still discovering new things. It's the perfect blend of relaxation and progression that keeps you coming back day after day. Fantasy Life. It takes the beloved 3DS formula and expands it with a touching story about a girl who can manipulate time. You create a character and choose from various life classes like blacksmith, cook, or mage, each with their own skills and activities. The story follows Pina, a girl with mysterious time powers, as she searches for her missing father while helping people across the fantasy world. What makes this special is how every life class feels meaningful. Crafters make items that fighters need, while fighters gather materials that crafters use. You can switch between lives anytime, so you might spend morning fishing, afternoon cooking your catch, and evening mining for materials. The relationship system lets you build bonds with party members and townspeople through conversations and shared adventures. Combat is real-time but simple, focusing more on exploration and discovery than difficult battles. The 3D graphics are colorful and detailed, bringing the fantasy world to life with charming character designs and beautiful environments. Time manipulation adds unique puzzle elements where you can age objects or reverse damage. It's like living in a cozy fantasy novel where you can be anyone and do anything at your own pace. Guardians of Azuma brings the beloved Rune Factory series to a beautiful Japanese-inspired setting with all the farming, fighting, and friendship the series is known for. You play as an earth dancer, someone with the power to purify corrupted land and restore nature's balance. The story follows your arrival in the eastern land of Azuma, where you must help local communities while uncovering the mystery behind the spreading corruption. The farming system is integrated perfectly with the fantasy elements. You'll grow crops that have magical properties, raise monsters as livestock, and craft weapons and tools infused with elemental powers. Combat is real-time and action-packed but never overwhelming, focusing on using your earth dancer abilities to cleanse corrupted areas. The relationship system includes both human villagers enemies and monster companions, letting you build deep connections with a diverse cast of characters. Romance options include unique storylines that explore Japanese folklore and traditions. The Japanese aesthetic is gorgeous, from traditional architecture to seasonal festivals that celebrate the culture. You can explore diverse environments from peaceful farms to mysterious dungeons, each beautifully designed with attention to cultural details. It's the perfect fusion of farming simulation, action RPG, and cultural appreciation that creates the most immersive, cozy gaming experience available.
Be a long and perilous journey, but the fate of this land rests upon your shoulders.
My life force is all but spent. Dancer, I bid you act in my—
And that's our top 20 cozy games on Nintendo Switch. These games prove that some of the best gaming experiences come from slowing down, relaxing, and enjoying the simple pleasures of virtual life. Whether you want to farm, explore, or just hang out with cute animals, there's something here for every mood. What's your go-to cozy game when you need to unwind? Did any of these surprise you, or do you have other favorites that should have made the list? Let me know in the comments. Smash that like button and subscribe for more Nintendo Switch content. Thanks for watching.